Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers and home to some of the most loyal fans in the sport where, once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. A late season top 25 matchup on hand with a couple of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Wolverines will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Cornhuskers offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Working on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll be brought down. This offense has a second down play. The give to the back. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The Cornhuskers are on the move. To the ground, he's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Scanning the field, it's Raiola. On target over the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They go to the draw. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Morgan. And boy, is he close to that first down, but maybe just a couple of inches short.
the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Quickly complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Orji. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll leave it with the lone back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll give it on the counter. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. To the air, it's Raiola. It's complete to the right. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Huskers have their offense in high gear. They'll put the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Off play action. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Huskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance.
Looking for space, it's Buckley.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Makes the grab over the middle. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. They're going to run it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man quickly. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Buckley. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. And they get the sack just like that.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught behind the line. It's Morgan. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's going for it all. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Huskers will call on their punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab outside, it's Klein. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air, using the quick game. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Back to the air one more time. Got a man. It's Morris. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on 2nd and short after the 1st down completion. He's looking to throw. It's complete.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's downed immediately before he gained an inch. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown going by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Oh, and and he missed it. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in Lincoln. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, back to the sea of red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense tonight.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. It's a draw. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They try to pop a run on the draw. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Looking to take a shot. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Back to throw, it's Raiola. got his man downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Guys, Virginia and North Carolina first met in 1892. It's why they call it the South's oldest rivalry, and we've got the latest. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it, and I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Give to the running back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Movement here from the tight end. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Finds his man. It's Moore. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. They'll try the right side. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today. And no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Power football with the run. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Give him 114 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Let's see what they've got on second down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. SMU notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Dallas is worth its weight in gold to the Mustangs. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep time to take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Finally, now the fans can get a little bit excited. This offense hasn't done anything. 0 points in the game, but finally completes the big pass down the field, makes the big game.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. And the Wolverines look to do some damage in the red zone. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
The Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Huskers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll put the tight end in motion. Back to pass, it's Orji. He's got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Got a man, it's Buckley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun. Give on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give to the back. Oh, it's loose. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the single back. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air, it's Raiola. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Trying to get to him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.